we have been told to live a fantasy. One of the lies, we're supposed to be followers and not realize the truth of reality. It's like we're in a cage of lies. We can be so stupid, don't you see? The whole world lay in front of our eyes. This is a cage where we have a key. Wake up. This isn't a story, it's a thing called life. While others are struggling to get out of poverty, we're worked up and mad because we didn't win the lottery. When you look at the poor, what do you think? Of course, we base people off their money. Why do we call them poor, when deep inside, there's so much else in store? If anything, we should be calling ourselves poor. Poor in love. We strive for others' love and attention, but we lack in giving it ourselves. We are in our own little world compiled with politics and stuff. Why is it so hard when we see the poor falling down, we can't go over and lift them up? That homeless person you see on the street corner every day? Yeah, he exists. His feet are painted with dirt. His body tingling when that blistering wind smacked him in the face that cold night. His tears frozen halfway down his cheeks from the desperate prayer after many attempts to get at least one person to acknowledge him. You wouldn't know how he feels because on that cold night, you were wrapped in 3 blankets, sitting next to a fire, probably with a screen projecting on your face. When you were sitting next to that fire, did you ever think about thawing out your heart a little? Do you think God allowed homelessness for us to just ignore, or to show him through our acts to help them? Instead of just giving the homeless man a blanket, give him a blanket of love that he may or may not have felt in a long time. Be the spark that starts the fire. Pay it with money. No, pay it with love. Love is the only force that can break your assumption. If only love was the answer to all of our problems, but, we think it's too hard. Did love ever hurt anybody? If only love was the answer. A simple hello can do the trick. When we turn our heads away, it makes me sick. One simple glance, is it that hard to give them one chance? Do the homeless ever get mad because we don't care? Do they ever swing a punch because we don't treat them fair? 15.5 million kids in the U.S. were in poverty in 2014, under the age of 18. We are all people. We are just like them. They are just like us. But we only feel bad because when it directly affects us. Did love ever hurt anyone? Be the power of one. Be the power of love. If you were in that situation, would you want to be helped? We are all connected. When one atom changes, the others do too. Our ignorance places a shield over our eyes. We think that what happens to them, what they do, doesn't affect us. Well, it does. You can be the change. By just looking at them, making them feel like you care, can do so much. 25% of the homeless have a severe mental illness. Their love doesn't show any of it. We think that they did it to themselves, but really, could they help it? One tiny act can create an explosion of hope. After this, if you feel ashamed, don't be, because we've all made this mistake. We've all turned our heads away, and we can all change our ways. Hopefully, there will be a day. You can make a difference, whether it's in a group or by yourself. Change the world through opening your heart to the world, then accepting the problems, but then take action to fix them. I mean, nothing is going to be fixed if someone doesn't fix it. Who knows? Maybe even a poor person or homeless person, the people we always rejected, will make that difference.